Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wrench. We're going to be trying to continue building our chassis. Now, if you're coming from the last video and you're going right into this one, things are different. I had to start over. So I went and watched my last video and it kind of got stuff done that kind of got done in the last video. I might have gone a little bit too far. Still can't get the radio to work, so there will be no background music. Sorry for that. Hold on one second. Okay, all right, it's there. I just want to make sure it's there. Close that down. So the front here is pretty much, am I up all the way yet? So the front here is pretty much done. I've installed rotors, still got to put calipers, the sway bars in, the links are in, the shocks are in. What else? Let's turn my headlamp on. There we go. We put high performance arms in. We got all our bolts in. So pretty much both sides. We just got to put the brakes and everything on this side, and then we can go to the rear of the car and do that. I'm trying to see if I'm missing anything. I'm not sure. I think everything's bolted in. Rack and pinion's bolted in. I don't think there's wiring on this car. So when I finish this one, I may do another one chassis on this one because this one comes with wiring. So we'll get a fiddle around with that, but hopefully it comes with wiring, I'm not sure. Give me a second, guys. Pin this here real quick. And there it is. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get our calipers. What do we got? So I bought a whole kit so we can put everything together. These bushings, a lot of these are going to be for the rear because I bought a whole kit for the whole car. So what we're going to need is the front brakes. So that's going to be those pads, those shims, and things. So these, I bought one too many bearings. So what I'll do right now is I'll go ahead and pick this guy up and I'll find out what side this goes on. Not sure. There it is. And then we have to find the bolt that goes there. So I've got some bolts here. Not sure what it's going to be. Let's go and find out. Sometimes in the catalog, the bolts for certain things will be kind of next to the parts in the catalog. Like, I'll show you. Suspension, I think maybe the brakes will be in here. Let's see. Yeah. So you'll get your caliper slide pin bolts right here. We'll need 4 of those, 2 each. And the bracket bolts, a lot of times they're here, sometimes they're not. That's a wheel stud. It's not stainless. Hmm. I'm gonna try one of these real quick. I don't think it's that one. It might be a bit too long, but let's go and try that real quick. I want to make a video at some point. It's gonna be very time consuming, but I'm gonna make a list of, do this again off camera, and make a list of all the bolt sizes and where they go, and put them as a sheet. For you guys, so you don't have to suffer through this part. Yep, I was right. Now I need another one. Let's go get our pads. Where? Hold on. Where is? We have to do that. So I gotta get our shims. Okay, how can we not? Oh, there it is. Okay, drop. Get the corner of it. You don't want to get the shim. You want to get the pad. There it is. Oh, hold on a second. Can't do that yet. We need these. Try not to move fast. To move this box over here without dropping everything. So it's a little closer. Now we can put our pads on. Now let's grab our caliper. Is this the right side? It's not. Let's do this one. There it is. And we have our slide pin bolts here somewhere. Let's go over here. Here we are. There's a large and a small. I don't know which one I grabbed. Oh, it says large. Did I grab large before? I did not. Okay. This size, I'm gonna try 7. What's on here? Yeah, no, that's not what I want. Put that back. I thought I was gonna have a hard time getting used to the sockets, but it's actually not that bad. When you take them off, it kind of puts them where you want them to go. You don't have to. We're not fumbling for them. And what direction are we in? Going forward. Too big. It's a little big. But this one, too big. That said, a little big. Okay. So this is probably going to be a 16 or maybe even a 15. Usually if it's a little big, it's the next size down, a little too small, but let's go ahead and run. There it is. All right. Too big for that one? Oh, I didn't know that the head bolts are different. Okay, well let's go ahead and what did I do? Just drop everything. Okay. No. Mm-hmm. Nope. And we will drop the gun as well. Put you on. Let's grab the gun. There we go. So it's too big. So let's say 14 maybe. Is it a 14? Nope, it's too big. Is this one a 14? Nope. It's too big, so let's go 12. Too small. Okay. Whoops. Okay. That was weird. Am I gonna move? Who knows where to there we go. I don't know why I did that. There we go. It's a 13. A little big. Didn't I just have the 14? So that one's gonna be a 12. This guy. There it is. And then those are probably gonna be a 14. No. There we go. Yep. So that side is done. We'll move on to the other side. I didn't want to do that. Drop it. I might need this too. No, I'm just gonna, nope. And I'm just gonna put them in there. Okay, and we got our rotor. Let's get our bracket. That on. get our bolt started. Then whoops. Did not want to do that. Or that. Apparently you can put these on underneath each other. Okay. And sorry for the no background music. The radio just doesn't work in this mode for some reason. It does in the one where you got to get the car started, but this one it don't. Okay. Pad. Boom. Caliper. This side hopefully should go a little bit faster because I kind of know the bolt sizes. Okay. So it should be a 12 and what, a 17? I think is what it was. Could be wrong. No. 16. It is a 16. That one is in. I would put wheels on it, but we're gonna have to put brake fluid in it. So let's move on to the rear of the vehicle. I hate the fact that you have to come up over here to grab everything. So okay, so let's see what we need for the rear. For suspension, we are going to need did I already get the brakes for the rear? I did not. So we're going to need a we already have that. That was the whole kit. We're going to need a rear bed pad kit. We're probably gonna need a couple of these. Don't know what they are. Okay. One of those. We got the pads. We're gonna need the two different brackets. The calipers. We're gonna need one of those. Two rotors. Just a couple flange nuts. We'll get some more as we go. We're gonna need two axles. We'll just get one of these each just so we know what we're doing. Need two of those. Color springs, do I have it? Yeah, okay, we'll just match it. Let's match it with the yellow ones. And then we'll need the knuckle. Already got bearings. We have bushings. Let's go with passenger. Add the cart. Driver, add the cart. This must be uppers. We'll need two of those. We'll need the master cylinder cap. And a couple shocks. We'll need that. We'll need the rear links. Sway bar, let's go with the yellow because it's like our other one. We'll need two of those. We'll need the conicals. Let's just see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll need 8 of those. And then we're on the tires. And we'll do that later. Was there a subframe in here somewhere that I missed? Maybe it's under chassis. Rear subframe. We're gonna need that. And we're probably also gonna need, it says front subframe bolt. Is it gonna tell us the rear subframe bolt? I guess I'll get a couple of those. That's a seat. That's when we get to the transmission. Drive shaft, we're gonna need that at some point. Hatchback horn, that's not gonna work. We'll get a couple of those. Let's just grab this box. Let's grab these boxes and bring them over here. First, jeez, man, get over here. It falls out. Well, at least that's all it was. I could throw those in the street. Well, I was gonna say, but I can't go in the street, but I guess I can. No, oh, look at that, packages it up. That's cool. Okay, so let's grab our subframe. put it on. Now let's find our bolts and hopefully we... Oh my land, there's a lot of stuff in there. No bolts in there. I'm gonna try that bolt with subframe. Not sure. Not even sure if they screw in. I've never really checked. Okay. I'll put you back in here. We'll put you in there so we know that we grabbed you. No. Put you back. Doubt that's it. No. And there's no screw holes there, so. I think that's probably the same bolt. Yeah. We may not end up bolting this thing in. You won't believe how long it took me to find the front ones until I realized it actually said what they were. There's a shorter one. Sometimes what I do is I'll go and go pull a bolt off the chassis of that car that's sitting over there to get the size. Remember bolts. Go in there. No, it doesn't look like that's it either. That's too long. Let's come over here real quick and see if there's any bolts on this frame. It is. Means I'm gonna have to go get a impact gun and find out what size it is. If I can get the size. A little small, so what size is this? $16, so it's a 17. When I get it off, it'll tell me what size bolt that is. Too far. Okay, let's just go out of the car here real quick. Now it's going. Here we are. There it is. Hold on a second. I need to F. It's a front subframe bolt. That's what it goes on. Okay, we need front subframe bolts. So let's order some front subframe bolts. Oh, escape. All right. I'm gonna pick that box up, make it over here. Actually, keep forgetting you can pick up multiples, which is oddly enough nice. One. Is there one there? There's not one there. One there. I would have thought there'd been a third one. Let's go around and make sure we're getting them all. Anywhere else? There's one there. 1, 2, and didn't I not just put that one in there though? Nowhere else? I think it's just those. Okay, well, let's put our leftover stuff in there. We already have the right size, so let's run them in. Oops. Okay. Now what I want to do. Oops. Okay. Okay. We'll leave that there. Let's get frames on. Obviously, the differential and that stuff's already in comes with the chassis. So let's now. Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Okay. Where's the box of bushings? Oh, right there. Bushings are different, but I'm getting lucky. Oh, no. There it is. You are the other side. Bottom, more than likely. There you are. You are the top bar. Okay. You are also a top bar. There you go. And you should be the rest. I might have one left over. I don't know what these are for. Type 1. There's a bushing kit. Don't know how I got them left over. Anywho. Okay, now we're going to find some bolts for these guys. It's going to be one of these. Oh, I left a long one in here, did I not? I don't think it's going to be those. Those are too small. Okay. So what bolt is this? 10 by 70. So I need 3 more of those, unless I have another one here somewhere. Ten by 50. Thought I had more. I must have lost some when that box flipped. All right, well, we'll just get a couple more. 10. What was that mold again? 10 by 70. Okay, this isn't chassis. No, I need all parts. 10 by 70. There it is. 3 of those. Should do that too. It's probably the nut that goes on it. Son of a monkey. Oh my gosh, this is why I don't like these boxes. I should not be able to put these back in the box. All right. I'm pretty sure there's a... Really? I wonder if... I'm betting there's going to be a washer that goes on first. Is it going to be a washer? I don't think I have any washers. Right. Okay, I know what those are. Those are not washers. I need washers. Hmm. Oh, it's because I did this. Let's go back to rear suspension. Are there any washers in here? Oh, that's for the shock. There's not. Usually these will go together. I think it's missing a washer. Let's just find it. So, okay, so it's a 12. No, it's a 10 millimeter bolt, so that's not going to fit. Those are UCA washers for the front. I don't see one. Let's see. Assuming that's the right nut, but let me get 4 of these. If the UCAs are those control arm, I'm betting you that might be the problem. I guess we'll see. Let's go get our parts. Because usually when the bolt is next to the same page or next to the nut or the washer is in the same page, it usually means that goes with it. Not always, but it's generally what I'm assuming. And sometimes you got to get in the right spot for these. I could just be wrong. Well, it's part of the game. Nut. Nope. Might be this one. Those aren't UCA bolts though. So we're eccentrics. It's an 8 mil, that's not gonna fit. That's weird, there's only one 10 mil nut. That's this one, but it doesn't wanna. Those aren't eccentrics. Down here are, but not those. Let's get some we need four of those, and then we need the nut for it, right? And it's not there for some reason. Stupid game. You know, get your parts in the right spot, please. It said rear. Is that where that goes, maybe? Alright, we're just gonna run over this other car because I'm considering play games with it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. It looks like a flange nut. There's an eccentric on here with a flange nut, and that bolt is probably the alignment bolts that are in the front suspension, and they should have them in there. Let's go get the 10 mil flange nut. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. That's an 8. And it's going to be in the front because they can't seem to move anything around. There's an M8 flange nut and a 12 flange nut, but that's a 10 mil bolt. So how's a freaking one of those two going to fit? You need these. Let's go to rear suspension really quick. I mean, I'll buy one of these 8 mils, but I don't think that's it. It's just different. I don't think so. Let's put these guys in. Yeah, see, they should have put those bolts in the rear too. Because a lot of people aren't going to know to go to the front to find these. So to developers, put those in the rear as well. Son of a bitch. I don't think we should be able to put those back in the boxes. I hate you had to get in the right position. Okay. And I need these guys. Yeah, we're getting there. We just got to figure the top out next. You're just there. There you go. May just have to go back to the car, but let's tighten these up. What's the impact gun? There it is. I don't know what size these are. We'll find out. Oh, wow. Cool. First shot. I like it when it's a first shot. Sweet. So now we just got to figure out the top. Okay. What size is this? $17. Let's go 14. Yep. I need to switch this. Ten by 125 nut. I didn't find any 10 by 125 nuts. So you can screw up game. Okay, nothing there. It's 10. That's well, it's rear suspension. I go to the front and hit 10. Again, there's nothing there either. So chassis, Nothing there. So see, it's not under the where it needs to be. Okay. Well, hopefully another video that I end up doing off camera. I mean, not off camera. Once I get everything set up, I'm gonna do a video on what size everything is, and hopefully, maybe I'll get to it. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm pretty busy with other games, so let's see. There it is. All right, let's got this because we already have the right socket on there. All right. Haven't yet had the battery die on this thing yet, and there is a charger for it, but I don't know if it does die. Foggiest clue. Okay. That is done. So now we need to put... Now this is weird. Usually you put the axle and you slide this over, but this is a little bit backwards. Well, at least it was in the main game. There's your LCA long bolt. I only needed 2 of them. And then we gotta find the... I think I bought the nuts for those. Not sure. It should empty. I have no idea if I did or not. It might be... Okay, maybe. I think there's a washer that goes there, to be honest with you. It's not that one. I don't like those there, you can't see them. Oops. There's more. Was there more bolts? Nuts in here? I could have sworn I saw some. I just need to take this stuff out. Why'd you go in there? Oh. Yeah, there's a couple here. It's probably the same one. That's not gonna fit. Put it in there, I can see it better. I know what those are. This one. All right, let's just buy them. Oh, let's see. There's a long bolt. Where's the? Okay. Oh, it does tell you what to torque it to here, huh? That one doesn't. There it is. And I need that. And I knew there was washers. It's so annoying. If you don't click on the item or it moves off of it, it'll put everything back in the box. All right, that's not gonna let me do it with everything in my hand. Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. I have a feeling. Does that not go there? There you go. Sometimes you gotta get the right angle for these, but I don't understand why. I'm not doing it. No, well, we'll just leave them off. No, we'll just do that then. Let's put this guy there. Oh, then we'll do that. Take it out. Okay. Now, is this the correct size still? Out. No, it is not. Go back to 17 real quick. Might be too big. Nope, it's perfect. Tighten. I think you can break these bolts too if you keep going. I know you can in the original game. Now we just got to figure out what bolt goes up here. No, I think these would go up there. No. Let's see. We got a couple bolts here. I don't. Those aren't going to go there too long. Oh. Inmate by 125. Is that it? No. That's too small, but I'll give it a shot anyways. Is that what that one is? That temp? The rear temp? No. That's for the brakes. I already did that one. That one. That's too small. I think I already did that one. We may have to go to the other car. What's this? A small bolt. What's it in here? Let's see. See if it's got anything in here. Whoops. It's about one of those. I don't think I have one of those. Not that one. Let's see if it's any one of these two. That one, 10 by 70. Okay, now we know which one it is. It's not that one. I don't know why I did that one. 10 by 70. Let's get another one. Is this gonna need a lock washer? I don't think these are gonna work up here. No. I think it's too small. Yeah. Some of that stuff out of here. Oh, it's an M8. I need an M10 flange in that, don't I? And that's that one I don't have. That's that weird one you gotta go. You have to go to all and you hit type 10 to get it. I'm assuming it's that one. It's the only 10 mil. Only 10 mil flange nut. Did I not buy it? No, I did not. Let's see. Yep. I had a feeling there's supposed to be washers there. Let me get a couple of washers. Hold on, I'm going to find out. I think I have a washer in here. Nope. Okay, well, good to know. All right. No, where it's, well, there it is. It might be too big. Yeah. Oh, it's over here. I moved it. I forgot about that. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's try 14. Bingo. All right, so most of the paint the butt parts are done by trying to find the nuts and bolts for this. So everything here is all bolted, the suspension. We just have to get all our brakes and stuff. This part should be easy, the bearings and things. So let's put axle in real quick. I'm pretty sure. Oh, hold on a second. Can't do it with the gun in my hand. I'm gonna remember the normal one. It made me put the axle in after this. Oh wait, that's the drive shaft. What am I doing? I don't think there's a, nope, see, how it does that? So, and then we have bearings. Put the bearings in. Actually, you know what? See, this is the weird part. I think once you put that in first, and then the axle, which there's really no way to do it like that. See, I mean, you're not getting that in there like that, but it's a game. Okay. Bearings are in. Yeah, I bought way too much. I was just buying everything all up front. I shouldn't have done that. We need these snap rings that go in here and hold that bearing in. If it will let me put it in, it should. Weird. Certain angle I need to be here. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's take it out. I'll show you what I mean. See, because the axle's in the way. See? Yeah, that also come up actually goes in first and then that goes on. The devs are watching. You gotta fix it. Okay. Let's grab about a bunch of stuff. Here it goes. Here we have, but we got nope, drop it. Gotta get our studs. Where are the studs? There they are. All right. No, I don't want to do that. What are you doing? Stupid game. Put these studs in. Slam the wheels on. Or not the wheels. We'll get the brakes and everything on. Boom. And both flanges nuts. Should work. Go. All right, now those you want tight. You usually torque those down, but I guess the torquing part's not implemented in this part of the game. I keep walking over there for some reason. I'll hold it a little bit longer on that one. Okay. Those are on. What are we missing? Okay, so now we need to put. Oh, you know what I forgot? I'm gonna take it back apart. I forgot. Let me show you what I forgot. I forgot something. I did it on the front too, but I caught it before I put it together. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I forgot. Where we at? All parts? No, I want suspension. Should have. It may not have it, but I'm pretty sure it does. It doesn't look right. I'm not seeing it here. I'll go to front and I'll go to chassis first. Because it might be under chassis. Um, no, I could tell you what it is, but I'm not seeing it here either. I know it's there. I know it's here somewhere. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's obvious. See the dust shield. I'm missing the rear dust shield backing plate, whatever you want to call it. Unless they don't have it for the rear. I thought they did. I'm not seeing it on the rear, so they don't have it back there, then they don't have it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Dust. No, that's not it. That's not gonna work. Shield. Oh, well, it's on resistance. Let's do all parts. I know it doesn't have it for the rear. Okay, never mind. I didn't forget it. I could sworn every car has a dust shield around the brakes. I mean, I would go double check with this car, but I mean, well, I'm pretty sure I thought that there was one back here. And I'm not seeing one, so apparently it doesn't. It's in the front. Right here, it's that dust shield. So maybe they can implement one for the rear. Okay, well, I think we're ready to put the rotor on then. And our other rotor. We do need to put the suspension on, so let's go ahead and put that together right quick. I can get rid of this box. And let's put the suspension together. We're going to need that guy. I'm pretty sure I need that guy. Just gonna take it all out. And where's that bush? I know there's a bush in here somewhere. That's a caliper. That's what I'm looking for. Still got to put our sway bar and stuff on, but we'll do that in a minute. That's a brake bracket. Get that out, and I need this guy as well. I don't see anything else. Okay. First things first, I believe. Is it not that? No. Okay. Oh no, I know what it is. Spring. Come on over here, buddy. And I think it's this guy. Yep. Let's get a little closer so we can see what we're doing. So you guys can see what's going on. Spring. Spring. Top hat. And you have your bushing. And then I gotta grab the nuts. Okay, within here. Pretty sure I bought them. I may not have. Been going on for an hour and 30, not bad. Doesn't seem that long. It's not that. Flange. Oh, maybe it is. I thought it specifically said for the um the name of it. Hmm. It's not it. It's the same one. There it is. Shock nylon nut. That's what I thought. I only have one of these. I guess I overspent. Well, it's all free, but I was just going through this. No, put that down. And those are canonical washers. There it is. I had another one. Why are you doing that? It's coming off. Stop. There we go. Good. Let's grab the guns. So these are four. Go with 14. Try 14 first. That's it. Okay. Let's get, whoop, and there goes that one. Let's get this guy. Boom. And you. So now we gotta figure out the bolts for this guy. And after that, it should be smooth sailing at that point. Give me my. Okay, you're just being stubborn. Why aren't you giving me the highlight for the shock? Come on, buddy. Can I have it? What is going on here? Shock separate? Did I buy two the same side? Oh, it's one shock. Just curious as to why it doesn't. Okay, you're being very stubborn. Okay, is a bug? Is there a bug? There it is. Oh, I wasn't in the right spot. It was close enough though. Okay. That bolt. Well, I don't know. I think it might just screws in and stops right here. I don't know what bolt that would be. I guess I can try one of these. No, that's too long. I figured let's find maybe this guy. No, that's not it. Oh, is that what? That's the same. That's long bolt. Oh, same thing. No, the PFF is for that transmission. And those are going to be like M8. I don't like that it puts it down there. Was that the same bolt? Okay. It doesn't go on, no. It's the same thing. Is that what that is? A shock bolt, maybe? Yep. It's the rear temp for the shock bolt. Okay. I only bought one of those, so let's grab another one. I don't want to do that. Maybe the wrong one. That's what I want. We found the temp bolt. And it's 12, so it's probably going to use a M12. No, it doesn't use a nut. Okay, let's grab the. Let's see what size this guy is. Too small. Somebody keep walking over there. I don't know why. Oh, too small. Didn't see a little too small, so I'm just gonna go to 17. It's one more common, but it could be off. I had a 16 earlier, so whoops. That's it. Okay, we'll put that down and then we'll, I guess it's lower that down a little bit so we can find out. I have some M8s. Is that what you are? Yep, I figured those were M8s. I think I got a few of those laying around. Not anywhere on here. There's any in here. That's an M8. Put that on real quick. Where you at? There you are. Any more? Not in there. Not in there. There's one. May have to buy one. Let's go check in this bucket. Nothing there. And nothing there. Those boxes are all empty. Check here one more time. You'll have to buy one. M8. There it is. Whoops. Okay. Scoot. There it is. Alright, let's go put on the last shock, and then this is probably going to be. I'm going to guess maybe a. Oh, there, what happened? Why did I got next one in my hand? There you go. Possibly a. I know it's not that one. Too big. Yeah, I figured that. I'm gonna say this one maybe a 12, but we'll go with a 14 first. I'm doing okay. That's one done. Yeah, so I thought. Boom. Should have just went with my gut feeling and said it was a 12. All right. Oh. Okay, so I think the tedious parts are over with. Hopefully. So let's put our. Well, there's no transmission in there yet, so that'll have to stay there. Now, what do we got going on here? Let's grab all of our brake pads. Put our shims on. Don't know why I started walking. Shim. These shims are all the same. I believe they're the same top and bottom. Yeah. And I keep forgetting I can pick up multiples at a time. Come on, you're sitting in a word angle, not gonna give it to me. Okay, which side is this one? That one. Okay, we'll have to find the bolts for those too. But in the meantime, we can get pads and stuff put on. Now in real life, you're gonna want to bolt that up. At least start bolts, because that won't stay up there by itself. It will fall. Yeah, some ambient music would be nice, but I don't know why the radio doesn't work in this mode. You go over here and all you can do is pick it up. You can't do anything with it. Like you come up, it just says pick up. You hit the power button, it just picks it up. Hold this button for small objects and nothing happens. I can't raise the antenna. Nothing. I don't know. Maybe if the devs are watching it, maybe you can fix it. Let's see. Oh, so what was I doing? You view this side. You are. Okay. Now these only take one bolt. It's none of those. That guy. I should have another one in here. I bought two. Interesting. I know I bought two. Have to buy another one. I know for a fact I bought two of them. Okay, let's just get another caliper slide pin. We'll work on the pin. Yep. I probably misplaced it somewhere. You know, the whole times I played this, I've never had this box stack. And that's probably going to be like a 10. We need to find these bolts though. Let's see if we can't tighten these. You don't really want to use an impact on those, but it's a game. Assuming it's a 10, I could be wrong. Yep. That's it. Okay. I want you. Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Yeah, fall. Let's raise this guy back up a bit. We're not constantly going. No, it's too high. Let's try that. Now we need to find those bolts. So we have some bolts here. We can try. Not those. Maybe. That's one. Are they the same? Yeah, and they're M10 by 35s. I think I got a couple more of those. I could be wrong. Nope. 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 It's not it. Yeah, it's none of those. Nope. I do not. Let me go to all. M10. I'm gonna say those are. Let's go with. I think the fronts were 16, so I'll try that for the rears. I doubt it though. We'll see. That's too big. So it's going to be, nope, we don't want to do that. Oh, it's a 14. I know I had a bolt somewhere on the front that was a 16. I don't remember what it was. There you go. Okay. I think we got everything tight on here. I think last for the suspension in the rear is going to be the sway bar. And you go right there. Now, we need that. Okay. Gotta put the washers on these guys. Now we can put them there. I must say this, and I'm probably gonna have to buy it anyways. But when I went to get all the parts in the beginning, I was clicking on everything, so I'm pretty sure I bought some of the parts for this. Well, these things are weird. You gotta get the right angle for it, so that's fine. I think they're stainless steel, by the way. I think that's what these stainless steel bolts are. Yep, there's one. Do I have another one? Yep, there's another one. And I gotta get the stainless nuts. Is there another one in here? Nope. Nope. Okay, maybe. So those are the stainless nuts. I bought yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I may have only bought 4 of those bolts, but yeah, because there's stainless nuts here too. I can at least put those on. This is that one that you gotta have a weird angle to get them on. I think the bottom one's the one that's a pain in the butt. I could be wrong. Oh, got it. Let me just look around, make sure I don't have any more stainless steel bolts. I don't think there's any on this box. All right, we'll buy 2 of those. I have nuts over it, don't I? Yeah. Two. Now, if we were actually having to make money to buy stuff, I would be a little bit more careful of overspending. And I think those are 17s. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Let's go get this guy. I'll try the 14 first, but I think that's too small. Oh yeah, that's what I figured. There it is. Oh, putting this way bar on was a lot easier than the front. I had a hard time getting those stainless bolt nuts and bolts in. Well, the bolts worked, the nuts just didn't want to go. It didn't fit very well in it, does it? Okay, that's done. Suspension on this guy is done. Oh, that goes up pretty high. Nah, let's go a little bit lower because I can't stand up any taller. Okay. Yeah, don't ever do that. Almost looks like it's missing something here, but I don't think it has any. So the drive shaft goes here once the transmission and engine are in. That'll be another episode. That's just building the engine is going to be an episode in and of itself. Transmission's already built, so why do I feel like something's got to go there? Oh, you know what I forgot? I was going to say, I know I bought another bracket. I forgot to put the sway bar bush. Sway bar bushing on. Oh my gosh, really? And those should be, I'm not sure what those are. So that's in there. None in there. None in there. No, it's not those. They're probably going to be, it could be those M10 flange bolts. Let's get a couple of those. Let's get four. $10 a piece. Man, that's an expensive nut. That's probably not even it either. No. I know threads on there. Just waste more money. Let's see. And 8. I'm not really wasting money. That's all I lost. Let's try these. Yep, that's it. You need me to take a die and run some rhythm threads on there, Dibs? Just grab this guy. And we'll do 12. I just have a feeling. Yep. Come on, all right, there we go. Can't see what I'm doing. All right. Now I think we're done with that. Let me just double check something real quick. See if there's anything that goes across that. I could just maybe the body bolts to it or something. I'm gonna put those on the shocks. We just gotta get tires. I gotta get a tire machine. I don't have that yet. Okay, let's do that real quick. I wish I could push this button with stuff in my hands. I got 2 hands, you know. Okay. Yeah, that definitely needs some kind of brace. Maybe it's under chassis. Maybe there's some kind of. So this is basically what we built. No, that's for the hatchback. We're not working on a hatchback. Maybe I will do that other car because that other car has a lot more stuff to it. This is all hatchback stuff. This is the part that connects your differential up to your transmission together. That's a seat. No, I'm not seeing it. Hmm. So what we can do now is we can get the catfish. This is an exoset, so that's what we need. So we'll grab the Exoset hood because it's not a turbo. The nose. Fuel tank. Oh, where's the side body? Is there not side body mounts on this thing? I thought there was like side panels for. There's a body that goes on this. It's not in here. There's a chassis. Let's just grab that for right now. So this will go there. This is the fuel tank. Okay, why are you? You get my way, please? Why are you zooming in? Thank you. I'll go over here and it zooms in. I don't want to zoom in. Stop. I'll raise you up. Maybe that's your problem. Okay. Latch. That's just stuff that goes along the side here, but I didn't. Unless I named it wrong like they always do. Granted, we'll take it off, but I'm just trying to. This is all catfish stuff. I'm pretty sure. I know the Exoset doesn't have much of a body, but it's got more than that. I know that for a fact. CFR passenger side. Clear coat. CF sensor catfish. Hmm. I'll try one of those CFR ones, but I don't think it's gonna work. If it does, I'll be shocked. That'll be another. Whoa, another mess up. The devs. Yeah, it doesn't work. I didn't think so. You can stay over there. So those don't work. And I'm missing some body parts. Oh well. Is what it is. So before we end the stream, um, oh wow, that was cool. You want to see something cool? What's this? If you take this and you throw this out there, and you grab it and you walk out with it, look, turns it into a little box, and you can stack it. Where's boxes? Before we go with this part, because the suspension is done, when we come back in the next one, we can't put the transmission or anything in until the, well, I guess you could, but you gotta put everything together. We'll probably come back and build a motor, because that's gotta go in next. But before we go, let's do this. Let's grab. No. Let's grab 4 of these. Slick hard, soft. Let's get 4 of those. Oops. Need to do something first. Okay. Let's put you. Let's just put you there. Oh, look at those nice wheels. Let's put some tires on it and then we'll call it, yeah? Wheels and tires. Nice. Um, oh my gosh, you gonna do that? You get right on these. Don't have to bolt this down, but I guess you can. I don't know what size it is. What do we got on here? It's not a 12. Not even close. What am I looking for? Little small puts a 20. It's kind of an odd size. Okay. Don't ask me why I did that. Okay, don't know. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is really simple. Basically just and then throw the tire on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you don't want to drop rims like that or wheels. And then we'll have to buy some lug nuts. Not a problem. Well, oh yeah, that was weird. It's like you put it on there and it wigged out and went back on. Interesting. Come on. What are you going on? I'm missing something over here. Usually it won't go on when I'm missing something. I don't know what I'm missing. What am I missing? Are you just being you? You got studs, suctions, where all your bolts are in. Bearings in, that's tight. Huh? Something wrong with this tire? Oh, game, come on. Did it think that I didn't put the tire on or something? Oh, you're not like this. Well, it's not the tire, it's just the thing doesn't want to put 4 on. Well, if the devs see this, they'll fix it, hopefully. They're done with just 3 tires. Weird. Oh, well, I'm not gonna deal with it. It's just, I mean, no, there's something else I was gonna do before. What was it? Oh, lug nuts. Let's see. I thought they had another kind of lug nut. No, apparently not. Or we'll just do 12 for now because that one wheel won't go on. Okay, or whoa, I don't want to do that. And we'll grab them all. And we'll just put these on, I guess. That sucks. I won't put on the 4th wheel. Now why are you telling me the stream bit rate is too low? Oh, you want it 13.5? I'm at 13.2. Whatever, YouTube. You're close enough. I think part of my problem was a couple of the streams where the bitrate was really low. I know it's usually mostly network, but last time I had it, it wasn't my network. The bitrate was low. Well, I was recording while I was streaming at the same time. When I stopped the recording part, because I wanted to have a backup, because I could actually take it, edit that part, put it on there, and remove the live stream. I wanted to try that out. Apparently, the system or something couldn't handle the bit rate of the stream and the recording at the same time, so it was low and made the video come out like crap. So I guess I'm not going to be doing that. And then we'll grab this, and I believe these are, I have no idea, 19s or 21s. Let's see, let's put this back. We'll put it there. Got the 19 first. I'm not sure what size. That's it. There, ladies and gentlemen, is our oh, why this all broke up? What in the thunder happened to that? Well, I need everything. I just need. Yeah, I don't need that. I just needed that. Silver stuff. Is our race car with one wheel missing because it won't let me put it on. I mean, our chassis is built, but we got a lot of other stuff to do to it, engine-wise. And there it is. It's missing body parts that we can't buy in the store. And it's missing a wheel that will not go on for some reason. And it doesn't matter. It won't take 4 wheels. It'll take 3. I can put the 3 anywhere on here on the car. It's not the car or the wheel itself, but when you go to put 4, it won't let you put it on there. It thinks it's a tricycle. So I mean, I know on the game where you start the car, I put one of these chassis in that one when I was messing around, and I did a front suspension. I put wheels on it, and it took all 4. So I don't know. This mode seems to be a bit bugged. Let's see what there. I'm gonna lower it down and make it look like it's connected. There you go. Look at that. Almost looks like it's on there. Not really, but yeah. I wish they had all the other parts for this thing. It'd look a lot better. There's a few things you need to fix. But yeah, that was a fun run. Getting that rear suspension. I'll probably will eventually build one of those. There's more to it. But yeah, with that being said, appreciate everyone watching. Please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. It helps the channel out. And hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment down there and let me know if you liked the video or didn't like it, or if I missed something. What's going on here? There you go. Or whatnot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Peace out.